and gentlemen, I think we are alive. Today we are going to be hunting some Larvesta. There's actually an outbreak down here in my game. And I'm going to go down there and start knocking out up to 60 so I can get the shiny boost odds. And then I'll make a Sammy and try my best. I want to try to at least get 2 shiny Larvesta if I can for my living decks. So right around here is the outbreak. Here we go. I mean, we could always accidentally get one while we're knocking out some, but I'm gonna wait to make the sandwich until we get the 60 knocked out. But yeah, welcome to stream. Hope everyone's doing well. We're continuing on our shiny living decks in Pokemon Home. And I do need a Larvesta and Volcarona. I have actually all the Paradox ones. You want one? What's up, S-Rocket? Great to see you, bro. Yeah, it's such a cool Pokemon. I'm thinking maybe Bug or... I'm trying to think, do I do Fire or Bug Sammy here? Probably both would work. Excuse me. Because the only other bug in this area is Reller, which I wouldn't mind finding an accidental shiny of that. And Fire, I think, is the little Caspa kid, which I don't actually have that line at all as a shiny yet. Right. Yeah, so Larvesta will be gold if I remember correctly. We should be able to tell if one pops up. We're using our shiny Cleavor right now. That's one that. That's one that. Show how she's showing everyone how it's done. I'm also trying to get that friendship mark. Oh, definitely. I'll do some Mewtwo raids, for sure. Is it... when does it come out again? Is it September 1st? Right. Alright, that's 30. I don't think I've ever really paid attention enough to see an outbreak of this Pokemon before, so I'm pretty excited. I love bug Pokemon. I have my Papa Hefe sandwich ingredient list up as well, so I'll probably just... yeah. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe I'll make a Bug Sammy for this one. Because Reller, if we do accidentally spawn one in, that would also be a really easy one to notice. Wow, this is actually a really nice outbreak. There's so many. And it's condensed. I wonder if any would spawn at the top of this mountain, by chance. Wow. He just... or she, excuse me, is like just wrecking them right now. What if we could like put paint on the axes of Cleavor? Like detail them, like give it some flair. Alright. Yeah, Cleavor's just doing work right now. Once I get to the 60 knockouts, I'll save and then I'll make a sandwich. Alright, there's 60, so I'll let him knock out a couple more. That's usually how I do it. Alright, he's like on a killing spree right now. I don't think he'll ever end. Okay, that's enough, bro. She was definitely not. Do I collect cards at all? I haven't bought any packs in a long time. But I did, like, I've won booster packs, and I've gotten a bunch of promo cards from going to regional tournaments. But that's like where my extent is. Except for all the cards I have from a kid, which I'm wondering if I could mail that back to myself. There's a regional in Pittsburgh early next month. I think it's the 8th to the 9th. I'm highly considering on competing. They haven't opened up registration yet for the tournament, but I'm gonna look at plane tickets probably today or tomorrow and see like how much it will cost for a round trip ticket. But I'm considering on going to Pittsburgh next month and competing in the first regional of the next cycle for VGC. So I might try to visit my parents' house and see if I can get my card shipped over to my place here in California. Alright, so we saved. We're gonna make our first sandwich of the stream. I'm gonna go for the multi-herbs shiny sandwich. That way I can like use whatever combination of the herba mystica. Also, if you're watching the stream, definitely consider giving my stream a like. It does help my content reach a wider audience here on YouTube, but I definitely appreciate you just hanging out. I think I'm gonna do the bug. We'll see how well this works. I mean, it feels like fire or bug will probably be just as fun, you know? Okay. So I have a lot of spicy, wow. You actually get Herba Mystica from hitting Master Rank in the doubles and singles format at the end of every month. So if you play that stuff and just hit Master Ball every month, you get nice rewards. They give you LP, TMs, I think like rare candies and stuff like that if I remember correctly, but they give you Herba Mystica too. Let's get this first sandwich started. If I don't find a shiny, I'll just soft reset. Dang, I don't think that will really affect too much here. Yo, what's up, Reverse Dawn? How are you, buddy? We're starting out. We have a Larvesta outbreak here. I don't remember what the booster pack that I won cards from. It was from like 2022. Astral Radiance, maybe it was called? Does that sound like an actual set in Pokemon cards? Alright. We got our sandwich made. Hopefully it's working. That's good to hear, Reversed On. Alright, yeah, we got our bug sandwich. Perfect. There's a really cool Decidueye team that I've been playing on the ladder for VGC for doubles. I've been meaning to stream battles on like Twitch or maybe Kick, and then like make a video for my VGC YouTube. It's a team that someone else made in Japan, but it's like actually like insane how good I'm not even Hisuian Decidueye, but the one that is from Alola. Like, it's actually insane being a ghost in grass type in the current format where like Urshifu's everywhere. It can one-shot Fluttermane with Shadow Sneak. Especially if you pair it next to the Qianpao, which is on the team, you essentially just like one-shot Fluttermane, even if it tears into the fairy type. It's pretty insane. And they run Tailwind on the Decidueye too, which you think is like kind of strange. It's like a slow Tailwind setter. But yeah, it's actually like kind of bulky. I was kind of shocked how well. And then it's Terra Fairy for Decidueye. So essentially like, yeah, it's actually like, it's more of a defensive Terra for it. I haven't really been streaming on Twitch, yeah. I mean, I've kind of cut down streaming in general, but I've tried to move most of my streaming to other platforms. I'm thinking. I don't know, I haven't like necessarily quit Twitch, I just haven't like really streamed on it. And it's just kind of interesting because I've seen a trend of people like leaving Twitch. And yeah, it's kind of like a mood. A lot of people probably just feel the same thing. To be fair though, I do feel like Twitch's interface is better. There's a lot of like delay on YouTube, it feels like. I mean, I appreciate people tuning into these streams and such, but they're a little they're like unorganized and just like all over the place. Like whenever I have time, I'll schedule a stream. But once I hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel, which we're getting really close to, by the way, I am going to host a live stream where I am going to trade out shiny Pokemon I have to viewers. I have a box of Pokemon that I'm going to be trading out. Pretty much I'm going to have some sort of like raffle system up, and all the people who are currently watching, like say for example, I do have a Mewtwo shiny that I'm going to be raffling off. These are all 100% legitimate Pokemon too, they're not genned, so they will pass all checks. And you can... Pretty much I'll just, you know, if you're here, you'll be entered into the raffle. Then if you win, I'll trade it to you. They're Pokemon, a lot of them are Pokemon I had from Pokemon Go from doing a lot of raids. And you can play them in this game. And even if you don't have a Mewtwo in your game, if I trade you a Mewtwo from Pokemon Go, it'll be fine. Because there's an issue with getting legendaries from Pokemon Go into the game if you have it in home. Like if you don't have a Hoopa, for example, and you have your Pokemon Go Hoopa, you can't bring it in. You have to have a normal Hoopa first. It's really stupid. I don't understand. But in a scenario, if I just trade you a Hoopa that's from Pokemon Go, it counts. Like it'll be traded to you and then it'll be in your decks. And it'll like stop you from blocking you from bringing in Hoopa. So I do have a Rayquaza, a Kyogre, and a Mewtwo shiny that are from Go that I'm going to be raffling off, a part of my 1,000 sub special. Pretty much it's like my 1,000 sub thank you stream. We are getting pretty close though. So yeah, hit that subscribe button if you're watching and you're not a subscriber. I'll be sure to announce in the community tab ahead of time when I'm planning on doing the stream. And also I'll have a way for some people to get some shinies like retroactively. That I'll keep some extra shinies that I have for people that like comment on the video. Like I'll do like a little mini after giveaway too, so everyone can get something. Right, I'm thinking maybe I just like run away and despawn these would be better than picnicking. You know. I always feel like picnicking is slower, and also we can accidentally find a Reller. So I mean, is it really? That's not too shabby, because I need another one for my decks, because I evolved my one Reller into Rapska. So I could definitely use an extra Reller for my living decks. I'm thinking about streaming and hatching a Duraludon shiny in preparation for the DLC. Like I'm thinking of maybe trying to breed a shiny one, because I assume that if we just have a Duraludon, it'll evolve into the new evolution in this game. So yeah, that way I can like have a shiny ready to just evolve. One that I'll be using for competitive, you know what I'm saying? And also I could potentially catch it in a special ball, because I think I have a couple extra ones left in Sword. That'd be cool. I think that's definitely a plan of a stream here soon, is to definitely try to hatch that shiny. I still have my Score Bunny eggs I never finished hatching. I might do that today, depending on like where we're at on finding Larvesta. But yeah, I want to try to at least get 2 Larvesta shiny potentially. Let's see. I do have some other shiny Pokemon as well that I'm giving away on the. I have like 40 to 50 shinies that I'll be trading out to viewers. And they're all 100% legitimate. They're just extras I have. Whether they be from Pokemon Day, Community Days that I brought in, or there's extra shiny Pokemon I have from Pokemon Go, and even in Scarlet Violet or Let's Go or something like that. So yeah, they're all 100% legitimate, real Pokemon. I don't gen at all. So if you're just even a fan of my content and you just want one of my shiny Pokemon with my OT, that's a good opportunity to get one. Even if it's just like a Dino for like Hydreigon or something. I also still have some, I think, Axial left over from Community Day that I'll probably trade into my game before the, you know, I'll have like, because right now I could probably trade in like 1 or 2 with my transfer. I've been trying to be proactive in sending shinies. So you know, it's stupid that there's like a limitation on how much you can send with like the cooldown. But whatever. I'm not going to spend in-game gold to recharge that. That'd be ridiculous. Alright, let's see. How much time do we have? 21 minutes. Okay, so it's only been about 9 minutes. I feel like I could probably be a little more efficient. But I love bug-type Pokemon, so I'm really hoping I can snag myself 2 of these little buttes. And if I find one that has low attack IV, I might even turn it into the Volcarona for a competitive one. I mean, I'd have to be really lucky to find one with like, you know, 0 attack IV. But it is possible. I mean, I've had that happen on a couple shiny Pokemon by accident. Which were ones that actually needed it. I have an Iron Moth that I caught that's a shiny that has 0 attack IVs. I've never built it though, competitively. It's one of those Pokemon that I think is good, but I've never really been able to pilot it in a way that I felt like, okay, I'm gonna actually invest time and EV train this and give it the right nature and all that. Maybe I'll build a team around it one day just to flex the shiny. But, yeah. Even Qianpao, until I ran this Decidueye team, I didn't build my Qianpao in-game. I've never really liked using a Pokemon like Qianpao. I feel like it's really good, like, understand, it's like super good. It's just so frail. But piloting it on this Decidueye team, I was like, dang, I can't believe I like did not use this Pokemon. Regulation B. No, was it B? Or was it just C? Regulation C and D. No, I think Regulation C is the only one where they had the ruined Pokemon. I'm surprised I never ran Qianpao. Like, I was even looking at it like, dang, this Pokemon's actually like it's a really good support. And it also has like great coverage. There's teams I've built before that, you know, I'll build my teams so there's not 2 Pokemon that are weak to the same typing. But you also have to take into consideration dual type Pokemon and their coverage moves. Because sometimes you create a team that's like 3 times weak to one particular Pokemon, or like 4 times weak to a particular Pokemon, without realizing it until you face it into a battle. You're like, oh wait, this team gets wrecked by an Iron Hands. It's like maybe you can handle electric types and fighting types individually, but put it together and all of a sudden it's like a problem. It's really interesting how Pokemon I mean, it's one of the appeals of Pokemon competitively is that there is actually a lot of diversity in how you can build Pokemon individually and as a team. Yeah, like, that's a good combo, and like, that's what I'm trying to say is even Decidueye against that comp is actually kind of clever. Because the Fairy Terra can, like, they're not going to just extreme speed into Decidueye unless they can, like, predict it. And if they go for, like, Outrage, then it's like your Terra Fairy. Chiampao might try to Ice Move you, which you're built enough bulk that you can live an Ice Move with neutral. They go for, like, a Dark Move, you resist it. But, I mean, maybe in, like, an open team sheet scenario, it would be, like, the Dragonite could make that call. On ladder, though, more than likely, they're going to play safe. They're not going to just, like, make a hard prediction turn 1. You know what I mean? They're not going to be like, they're going to definitely Terra into a Terra that, like, you know what I mean? That'd be a really crazy play to make. And if you called it, like, that'd be insane. That's like stream sniper status. Like, you get into your opponent's head at that point, like, wow. I mean, I have played people on the ladder where they make great plays. Either it's just dumb luck or they just made, like, a godly call. It's really hard, it's hard to tell, but that's what it feels like at times when you're playing. And this is me, like, playing alone, like, to myself on my couch. You know what I mean? I'm just like, wow, this person's like a monster on the ladder right now. It's like, to make an over prediction against a bad player is actually, you could throw the match, if that makes sense. But if you know that they're a decent skilled player and they're going to make a certain play, you can actually read it and, like, make an over prediction that actually reads them correctly. I don't know. It's, like, kind of fascinating. Alright, let's just focus on these bugs for a bit. But yeah, I'm leaning towards potentially going to Pittsburgh for the first regional, so I think it's going to be Regulation D still for that format. So I'm going to have to whip something up for the tournament. I mean, obviously I can look at the teams that were good at Worlds and all that. I mean, it makes sense when you look at what was good. I had a feeling Urshifu was definitely going to be good. I mean, it's so strong. It's kind of funny how, like, people downplayed these Pokemon because they couldn't G-Max or D-Max in this generation. I mean, maybe not everyone downplayed them. The Unseen Fist ability and the crits in general are just super good for a Pokemon like Urshifu. Crits are valuable because they break through setup. You know, it's just such a valuable RNG that can, like, trigger, that can, like, flip a horrible scenario for someone. Alright, so no luck yet with the Larvesta. We are about halfway through the sandwich. It's fine. Thanks for tuning into the stream today, though. Hope everyone's having a great day. We are on our road here to work on getting these 2 bug shinies. Nothing just yet. Maybe we should stay here a little bit longer, because, like, nothing really spawned in. Oh, it's because of all the other spawns around. I might picnic. Just to get rid of all the Reller that are around me. Also, I feel like, personally, like, I've seen that for the Mewtwo raids that are going to be coming up here soon, that you just need to run Mew. Like, apparently the Mew is going to be, like, get some sort of boost where it's, like, the best way to beat Mewtwo. But if by chance you are trying to build something else, I personally feel like Spiritomb is going to be like the perfect counter. It has Snarl, which you could just weaken Mewtwo's special attack. It has Nasty Plot to boost your own special attack. And then it has Dark Pulse and Taunt. So you could pretty much just like wreck Mewtwo. Plus you're a Dark Ghost type. And even if it gets hit by a Shadow Ball, it's not going to really be... It's going to be neutral. And then if you're Snarling, it's going to pretty much not even hurt at a point. Like you'll just be you'll be so bulky. Like I built mine to be Calm Nature with some like max HP with some special defense investment. And obviously some special attack too, so I can get like higher attack proc with my nasty plots. But I just feel like that, like if you had 4 people running Spiritomb, you would just like neutralize Mewtwo. Like straight up. And I made them Terra Dark. You got a shiny Darkrai, 3,793 resets. Yo, congratulations. That's insane. What game were you hunting it in? Was it BDSP? Let's see. I have a shiny Darkrai, but it's from Pokemon Go. That's how I have it in Pokemon Home. Maybe I should just picnic reset. Because there's so many random bug Pokemon that are spawning. Which I'm all for, honestly, but... I mean, this is probably alright. Oh. BDSP, yeah, makes sense. I think that's the only one you can get it in, right? Like, legitimately. I still have my Darkrai and Shaman in that game, too. I want to... And Cresselia. I was going to try to shiny hunt them at some point. I was thinking about using RNG Manip to get the 0 speed IV Cresselia, potentially. Like 0 speed and 0 attack. I don't particularly care if it's a shiny, but that would be kind of sick. I heard Cresselia is really hard to RNG Manip though. It's one of the harder ones to do in the game. I think it was Papa Hefe I was watching, or was it Amabilissy? See, that's another thing that's kind of cool, is that like RNG Manip Pokemon will always pass all their like hack checks because they are legitimate Pokemon that you catch in the game. And you're not altering your game with third-party software. So I could technically get a competitively viable Cresselia for my BDSP. I should do that and build, because there's going to be some interesting Trick Room teams that are coming up. Because that new Pokemon, the like Raikou Paradox one, I can't remember what it's called. I think that one might have low speed stat, so it might actually be a Trick Room sweeper, which is kind of insane to think. Just, well, you want 0 attack IV and 0 speed, that's the thing. And if, does Cresselia roam? Or I don't remember how it works in BDSP. Like, I don't typically run Pokemon that I can't obtain legally. Like Indeedee with 0 attack and 0 speed, whatever. I mean, I would probably opt for just 0 attack. But I didn't run the female Indeedee with Trick Room in this game at all, competitively. Like when people were running on the ladder, Armarouge plus Indeedee, which is probably one of the like best ladder duos. You know, like most of them are probably just like Gen. Let's be real. They were not hunting Indeedee for 0 attack IV. It's kind of funny to think. That, like, imagine if, like, a strategy, like, I mean, like, think about it this way, like, I play this game legitimately, and, you know, I play to the limitations of what I can use in my game. I mean, even the team I built for, like, my final run at NAIC, I went 6-3. I almost got day 2 at NAIC this year with my team I built. And they were all just, like, random shiny Pokemon that I caught in game, like my Orthworm, my Garchomp, except for the Tyranitar. A viewer traded that to me, but I trust its legitimacy. Like, it's not a gend Larvitar. It didn't look like, I mean, if anything, it looked 100% legitimate. And the person I, like, feel like I can trust there, like, they've been a viewer of mine for a while, and they don't really, like, come off like someone that's sitting there, like, hacking their game. Or are they? Or are they? That would stink to find out that if someone traded me a Pokemon, and in good faith, you know, like, it just looked real. You know, like, say someone genned a Pokemon and they gave it, like, a bad nature, bad IVs, it's caught in the right location, all the details are correct. But then you go to one of these tournaments and then you get hack checked and it's like that Pokemon was genned. It's like, man, that stinks. That's the one thing I feel like if they're gonna have these more intense hack checks, they should just make it how the game always is. That way you can't go online with a team that you couldn't actually run in a tournament. Because it's a little confusing that these people could have, like, they were essentially training with the teams they ran at Worlds on the ladder. And it's like, how could they have ever known, aside the fact that they were the person who genned their team in, that their team was genned? Or, like, some Pokemon on their team was genned. Like, some of them are virtually on, like, you could not tell. Like, they don't give, like, all the telltale signs of someone just, like, faking in a Pokemon. It's kind of crazy to think that they just kind of sprung that on people who traveled all the way there. I mean, granted, I'm not trying to feel bad for people that, you know, genned and got disqualified. Like, obviously, if you're going to spend all that time and money to travel across the world, I would make sure my team was made legitimate, you know? But, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy to think. You bought a second Switch because it was on sale, then you broke it, like you hacked it. Oh my gosh. It's funny. I've never done that to any, like, I only have one Switch, but I've never done that to even my 3DS. I don't have homebrew on my 3DS, but I feel like it would be nice to have that. Just for, like, the sake of, like, preservation of video gaming. Let's see here. I mean, there is an interesting conversation to have about, like, games that are no longer being sold for money, so I don't know, is there an argument about, like, preservation of, like, gaming as an art form? Like, maybe having, like, emulators or ROMs of a certain game? Because if they're not even selling it for profit, like, what are they actually, like, is it really as bad to have it as, like, an open source type thing? I don't know. Who knows? Not me. I just want Larvesta shiny. Where are you, Larvesta? Nothing. No bugs at all. That really bugs me. I know, I'll be here all week. Let's see. Where are we? Larvesta. So many Rellor, it's actually kind of insane. I mean, if you want a Reller shiny, this is probably the easiest way to do it. Just show up here. It just smells around here, you know, with all these Reller. Too many Reller. Stinky. Will we find a Larvesta? Maybe I'll do a fire sandwich. I might try a fire sandwich if I soft reset. We'll see if it's as chaotic with the Caspikid. Or if it's more ideal to use a fire for Larvesta. It probably is. Because the Reller just seem to be coming out en masse. like they ain't messing around, yeah. They're like, yo, we show up. It's like a Kai Sinet giveaway. I'm just joking. They're just all like, where's my PS5? Anyways, let's keep on. Yeah. Where are you? How much time we got left? Like 2.5 minutes. Where are we at? Again, any of these that pop up are going to be clear as day. We will see that shiny and we will absolutely try to encounter it. It's just such a great Pokemon. A lot of these Pokemon, I mean, I don't know if Volcarona was ever considered a pseudo-legendary. It just felt very special the way you got it in the game, in the original game. It felt so exclusive and rare. It's really cool when Pokemon does that. Now we just have a whole horde of them. Little like larva is just like waiting to turn into a giant Gaiju. Will we get a tail end shiny? Do the shiny gods desire us to find one? Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna try fire sandwich after this. Come on. The final checks. As we looked. So you're trying to say that there's a way you can gen Pokemon that will pass the checks that people got disqualified for? Are you serious? What the I mean, I don't know much about genning. If that's true, that's actually mind-boggling. Alright, we didn't get anything, so I'm gonna soft reset. I didn't mean to take a picture. I don't even remember how do you... Isn't there a way to soft reset in game? It's crazy reverse time. Alright, we're gonna try making a fire Sammy here. See if that changes anything for us. No luck on that first sandwich getting anything. Unfortunately. But we will prevail. And depending on, we'll see like what we're up to. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll just go off on this next batch. Alright, before I make my sandwich, let me just at least check. Sometimes when I load in, this has happened to me before. I loaded in to reset and there was a shiny. It's kind of crazy. Alright, nothing. Alright, so let's try and make this fire, Sammy. Let's get the squad. Alright. Let's see here. Onion, is it? There we go. Hopefully this will get us our shiny Larvesta. I pray. Pray to RNGesus. Please, RNGesus. Give us the shiny. Shiny. See. The thing that's interesting though is that, like, I remember reading that one person, only one of their Pokemon didn't pass the gen test or whatever, like the hack check. So all they did was take that Pokemon off the person's team. But someone just got like straight disqualified, so I'm guessing that means that their entire team was genned. So that's kind of interesting to think that. I don't know, it makes me feel like maybe that guy who maybe only got one Pokemon removed, maybe that was like a freak accident where they did trade with someone in hopes of getting something they could use. I don't know. Interesting. I have no idea what we're but I am fascinated by your perspective. Alright, we got our next sandwich up. Let's see how this treats us for Larvesta. We're trying fire this time to a bug. I mean, already I feel like this is better. Like, holy smokes. Holy moly, yeah, we should have been doing fire the whole time. Because outside of even just our little outbreak here, there's just like a bunch of them spawning. So this is good. We'll probably have a better chance here for sure to get a shiny. I mean, just by the mere fact that there's that much more spawning is a good sign that we're going to get the shiny. Just have to be consistent about despawning and spawning in. Let me just look around me real quick before I head back. I'm just gonna collect items because I have a good feeling this is gonna get us our shiny. Yeah, fire sandwich for sure. I should have known better. I thought it would spawn in Caspa kids around here, but maybe it's just like this little area. But yeah, it's just Larvesta, which is great. Alright, let's keep going. Maybe I should just be faster. I mean, I'm trying to be careful because there are so many spawns. Like, one could spawn off in the distance and be the shiny that we're looking for, realistically. And they do sometimes spawn behind as we despawn them. I don't know. Maybe it's faster to just run around like a maniac. Alright, let's head back. Yeah, this is already feeling confident about this. Where are you, Larvesta? You left me on Thanksgiving. It's a film noir about Larvesta. You gotta pay your debt, Larvesta. Or the old Volcarona are gonna come after you. You mean business this time. El Jefe ain't messing around, buddy. I swear I got it. I have to feed my family with Larvesta. They live in a desert. For God's sake. Or for Arceus' sake. Alright. This is our little outbreak. Where we definitely have better odds, but nothing yet. Nothing just yet over there. So I'll disappear. We head back. Come on, game. You know you wanna hook us up. I don't see it. I am really excited for the DLC. I just want to know more about Area Zero. And I'm curious to see all the new additions that they add to the game. I think it will be a good old time. I will be in town for the release of the DLC, but then on that Friday I'm actually going to be flying to Portland for the weekend. That should be exciting. Where is Larvesta? So many. This is a fan favorite for sure. Volcarona is one of the coolest bug Pokemon, and it's actually pretty good. Like, it's a pretty strong Pokemon. I ran it a little bit myself, actually. Competitively this past cycle, and even in this current format, Volcarona is pretty strong. Riverdance is such a good move. Still no luck here with our shiny Larvesta. Let's keep on keeping on. Just want to go far enough to try to focus mainly on this middle part where we have the higher shiny chance. Alright, so it's only been almost 8 minutes. Wow, yeah. If we have good RNG, we'll eventually get it, because we are spawning in so many different Larvesta. I mean, I feel like we could probably even spawn in over 500. Easily, right? We'll see. Yeah, I mean, this is bound to get us our shinies. And look how many there are. Like, I'm not even at my outbreak anymore, and they're just still spawning in. Which I should try to pay attention to, because there's a really good chance it could just spawn. Like, even for like that one that popped up, that could have been a shiny. You know what I mean? I gotta be careful. Be vigilant about where I'm looking. Yeah, cause see how they spawn in behind? If I stand here long enough, more will spawn in. It's kind of crazy they're just all chilling out here in this sandstorm. Like, why? Like, how could this be a nurturing environment for this creature? This thing looks like fuzzy. Like, what does it even eat? Does it eat sand and dirt? Like, what? Like, I'm kind of confused. I am trying to get at least 2 of them. So hopefully we can just like pop off on one of these sandwiches. Dang, the frame rate just drops in this sandstorm, it's crazy. Nothing. Yeah. Alright, let's keep on going. Where are you, Larvesta? I have a question to ask you. Why do you shine? Thankfully the sandstorm is done. That was really just too much. Literally, this is kind of cool. Like, I might just like run around here for a second before I go back. There's so many of them spawning in, it's like kind of nuts. One of them is bound to be shiny, right? Like, look how many. So a lot of these are just base odds, or like, not base odds, but whatever the sandwich boost gives, I can't remember. But this outbreak is our highest odds. I can't really tell which ones are part of the outbreak or not at this point though. I mean, I have a general idea as I'm passing by, but more than likely we'll probably just get it that's like not even from the outbreak or something. That's how probability is. Like, look at my spawn. There's a place in Larvesta. In our hearts, there's a place for Larvesta. In our hearts. Where are you the rest of the day? I need to make a stream playlist. I had one for my Twitch, but YouTube is a little bit different. Like, I'm not sure if all the songs are appropriate. I was like, what? I didn't realize those can spawn here. Oh my goodness. So we're almost like halfway through this sandwich. I mean, the fire sandwich is definitely better, but I'm surprised. No luck yet. Is it going to be one of those shiny hunts? Come on. One of you has to be a shiny. Again, we should be able to tell. It'll definitely stick out. As long as we're paying attention. Oh! There it is. Oh my gosh, I found it. Okay. Our first Larvesta, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Should I catch this in? I'm gonna try a repeat ball. If I need to use false swipe, oh wait, I took false swipe off of this, I forgot. I'll just keep throwing repeat ball. I need to put false swipe back on this Pleavor. Alright, we got our first shiny Larvesta of the stream. Heck yeah. Let's check it out real quick, see if it has a mark or anything. I knew we were going to eventually get one. Okay, it's a jolly nature, no mark. Let's check out its IVs real quick. Decent attack IV, that might be good. So we'll just put this in our shiny box for now. Let me save, and then we're gonna keep on looking for a second one here. Alright, that was awesome. And that was right in our outbreak too. Makes sense. Higher chance of getting a shiny in that little spot. Alright, awesome. So let's keep on going. And yeah, that stuck out like a sore thumb. The second I saw it, it was like, holy smokes. So I feel a little more confident in going faster. Because I was thinking before that maybe it would blend in a bit. Right. But yeah, that stuck out. It's kind of funny how I'm like always mid-sentence whenever I find them. I could do an IV calculator, like put its stats in and figure out, you know, like maybe level it up to level 50 or higher. Because if it has a low enough attack stat, I could probably use that as a Volcarona. I would never build a physical Volcarona. The thing is, like, decent could be 1 IV, technically. And 1 IV is the same as 0 IV at level 50 in VGC. So technically, if I like looked at that and like I did stat calc and it was like 1 IV, I could use that. And if you're really looking at Volcarona, it's not particularly weak to foul play if it's typing naturally. So you probably don't need like, you don't probably need 0 attack IV. That's something that you can kind of figure out. Typically a lot of Pokemon that are special attackers are weak to dark. And that's why foul play can pose a problem. Alright, let's try to find a second one. Quiver Dance is just too good. I mean, technically, like, what could you even have physically on Volcarona to make it worthwhile? Like, I can't even imagine a world running a physical Volcarona. If anything, these are just for my living decks for shinies. Oh wait, hold on, I need to false swipe on Cleavor real quick. That was the reason why I'm leading it. But I was running this on my singles team. I almost hit Master Ball here in singles. I just kind of scuffed a team together. I don't really have a true singles team. I just kind of like grabbed random Pokemon I already trained for BGC that could probably just work their way. It would be fun to actually invest time and build a straight like singles team at some point. Let's see. It's just that a lot of times you'll be building, like there'll be separate Pokemon you need for singles and doubles. Like you're not gonna, typically you wouldn't be able to just like use the same one for each format. If anything, you would need to change at least the moves. Alright, so we found one so far. We have about like 9 minutes left. Yeah, I'm aiming to get 2, and then I will evolve one of them into Volcarona. I mean, to be fair, running something like if you did build a physical Volcarona, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that could be used. Maybe it could work on the ladder. I mean, you definitely catch someone off guard, that's for sure. Like, I would be shocked to see that. I mean, like, for example, I was playing like a single match and someone led Dragapult and they went for Thunder and it connected. I'm like, what the? But it was like, I would have never predicted this person going for a Thunder. Like, Thunder on a Dragapult. And that has really bad accuracy outside of the rain. The fact that he went for a Thunder and it actually connected, I was just like blown away. Like not a Thunderbolt, just like straight up Thunder. Not that like you couldn't run a mix attacker, Dragapult or anything, but it's like I never see it. Especially a Thunder variant. But it worked. I mean, they definitely caught me off guard and it got them like a early KO on me. Sometimes spice is nice, you know? The spice be nice. So we did get one Larvesta shiny so far. I'm looking for a second one. I'm hoping we can snag it on the same sandwich. That way I don't have to make another one. Imagine. Alright, let's head back to the middle. That seems like our best place to get it. I mean, straight up, like right as we went past the middle last time, it was like waiting for us. I don't see it. It's a little tough at night in the sandstorm. You gotta pay attention for sure, but whatever. I'm gonna try to just like circle closer to the outbreak. I think the more we can spawn in here, the better. Nothing yet. Hey little boy, welcome to stream. Alright, so we are going to just keep cycling right around this mass outbreak until we hopefully get a Volcarona. I mean, not Volcarona, but Larvesta. We're looking for a second one so we can have Larvesta shiny and Volcarona in our living decks. Lego Anakin Skywalker. Yo, speaking of Star Wars, that Ahsoka show is coming out next week. I'm excited for that. I'm hoping that will be a good show and not just horrible. I was a fan of the Clone Wars cartoon and Star Wars Rebels. I think Rebels kind of started off a little slow, but definitely some good stuff in there throughout the show. All right. Let's see. How much time do I got left here? We have about 3.5 minutes. We found one Larvesta shiny a little bit earlier on this sandwich. I'm gonna probably have to make another sandwich. The new Fortnite update's gonna have Ahsoka's skin. Yo, that's actually sick. I sometimes play Fortnite casually, but that'd be sick to be able to be Ahsoka in that. Are you gonna be able to use her lightsabers? Like the dual wield? Honestly, Ahsoka's definitely one of the new Star Wars characters they made that's just legitimately a really good character. I remember when I watched through the Clone Wars the first time, the cartoon, I didn't like her. Like through the first couple seasons, I thought she was kind of annoying. But then they actually make a pretty good character arc for her throughout the show. And it's like, dang, she's awesome. And there's like a rumor, like I watch a lot of like people who talk like theory crafting about Star Wars. And there's like a rumor that potentially Ahsoka's like the real chosen one or something. Like that'd be insane. Like what if they tried to explore some like multi-dimensional reality with like the world between worlds, and she goes back to Mustafar and like stops Anakin from becoming Darth Vader or something. That'd be crazy. I don't know, that's like a fan theory, but I don't know, that'd be a little too like trippy, and maybe that would like mess up everything. I feel like that's like a common theme with like IPs. Like they almost like go this like multi-dimensional route. Yo, what's up? Oh! We got another one! Yo, what's up, Ada? Welcome to the stream. We did find the second one. With a minute and a half left. Yeah. Alright, I'm pumped. I guess I'll catch this one. I'll catch this one in a nest ball. Fortnite doesn't do lightsabers as a pickaxe, since they use them as weapons in the game during Star Wars events. Oh, interesting. But can you use her like lightsabers? Is it going to be an item like how the Spider-Man web slinging was? Yo. Yes, we got it. Yeah, I was really lucky to have an outbreak because both of these came from the outbreak. Like, yeah, they were spawning everywhere, but both of my shinies came from this outbreak. Let's check it out. So that one is very good. So this one has decent attack. The first one it caught, it could potentially be good for competitive. This one is very good, so it's definitely not going to be ideal. Oh wait, it has a mark, Larvesta the sociable. That's cool though. So we do have two of them now. I might look at this real quick. Here, I'm gonna bring up an IV calculator real quick, just to see like what the general range of IVs this could potentially be on attack for this Larvesta. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna put it in Generation 9, Larvesta. Actually, I could probably just show you this. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, GG's. Great to see both of you. How are you both doing today, Ada and Mr. Joe? Thanks for tuning to the stream today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great day. My goal today was to at least get 2 of these shinies of the Larvesta, and I did accomplish that. Feel pretty good about that. Let me just give it... If this is... I mean, I'll probably evolve this one into Volcarona regardless. But... I don't know. If it's not even good, I might just do the one with the ribbon. Or mark, excuse me. Let's see, special defense. Or speed, excuse me, 42. So this was a jolly nature if I remember correct. What's its characteristic? Hold on, let me check. Yeah, you should check load into your game. I was shocked to see that I had this myself. It's strong-willed. Oh my gosh, look! It says its attack is either 0 or 1. Yo, no way. That means that this is I could use this for competitive. Are you kidding me? Hold on, let me like level this up and verify. Yo, that's actually insane. Well, let me level it up and recheck it. Because we know it's not 0, because it would say no good. Remember how I was saying a little bit earlier that there's a chance that decent could mean... It's like a range from like 1 to 14 or something? I can't remember exactly. Like maybe it's 1 to 15. The fact that it actually is potentially 1, which based on this IV calculator, it is 1, because it's saying it can only be 0 or 1, and it's definitely not 0. And if it's 0 or 1, it's exactly the same in competitive. I'll show you. So let's check it again real quick at level 39. Let me just update that. Wait, you can see that, right? Yeah. See, you can see it on the screen. I'm just making sure. That's insane. So I'm gonna update these stats real quick just to see what it thinks it is. Yo, I could actually use this as a shiny Volcarona. I already have, like, it's so funny because I have 2 competitive Volcarona already built in this game. But I would definitely build this just because it's shiny. Alright, I'm gonna calculate again. Yeah, it says it's 0 or 1. And we know it's not 0 because it would show no good. See how this is decent? That's insane. So real quick, I'm gonna evolve this. Hold on, real quick before I evolve it. Let me just let me get it to like level 93, yeah. Alright, we're gonna evolve it and then we're gonna put its stats in. Wait, hold on, let me make sure real quick there's no moves I need to learn as Larvesta. Because I was just thinking, like, maybe there's like a pre-evolution move that I need to know for competitive. I don't think there is. Just look. Egg moves. Yeah, I don't see anything that says pre-evolution. Okay. We got our Volcarona, sorry. Got a little distracted. We'll get rid of Flame Wheel for now. So let me just input this again. Oh, I just realized you couldn't even see the evolution because I was blocking it. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But real quick here, let me show you it. I just evolved it. But I'm gonna input its stats again real quick, just to see where it stands. So I'm gonna update it. Because at this point it should be able to tell if it's 1 attack or not. So this is level 93. Yo, that's so funny, I was like blocking it. 129. Just imagine what it looked like, you know? Oh, magnificent it was. And let me update this to Volcarona now, because it's definitely not a Larvesta. It's confirmed 1 attack, yeah. Yo, that's so crazy. Let me show you why this matters. I'll open up Showdown real quick. How lucky. It's almost like I have a trend with this like species of Pokemon where yeah. Let's see. Let me bring up Showdown. Just real quick. Okay, so we're looking at Volcarona, right? So typically we'd be level 50 in battle. Hold on, Mia. Okay, so why this matters, say I want to run Volcarona, I want to run Modest, we're putting 0. See how it says 58? So if you wanted to optimize your attack to be as low as possible against the foul play user, that's what it'd be, right? But if I change it to 1, see how it's still 58? It's exactly the same value. Not until you go to 2 does it go up 1. Which, even then, that's probably not significant enough not to run that if you had like 2 or 3 IVs as your shiny. But the fact that it is actually 1 IV means that it's exactly the same as having no attack. So that's a typical role on Pokemon. Isn't that crazy? Like that I actually caught one in my outbreak that I could use competitively. Like I still can't believe that, it's insane. So we'll just throw this over here for now. This Volcarona. What should we name this Volcarona? I mean, it's a male. Any ideas what we can name this? What should we name this Volcarona? I mean, we could name it Mothra. That's like honestly like one of the first things that comes to the mind. He's a shiny, he's like orange. I can call him like Cheeto or something. Cheeto is actually kind of a cool name. I like that name for him. Alright, I feel pretty good about that. Did we get the friendship mark? Dang it, nothing yet. Alright, well... that pretty much... oh yeah, that's right, if it was a female, Mothra would make more sense. That's a great point, actually. I went with Cheeto. I think Cheeto is a cool name for it. I think that's like overall just like a solid one. Let me think about this. Do we have any other interesting outbreaks? Let me head over to the port Marinata real quick. I want to see if my auction house has any special balls. It was a female? I think the one that I just had was a male, right? Yeah, this one's a male. Oh, but you're saying Mothra was a female, excuse me. You're just confirming. I misunderstood. Just very briefly. Alright, let me head over to this auction house real quick. I'm debating if I want to shiny hunt something else. Dang, nothing good. Or if I want to hatch any eggs. Are you by chance home, Ada? Or are you still at work? I saw that Larvesta outbreak and that was just extremely enticing to me. None of these other outbreaks I don't think I particularly need anything of. I mean, I guess Ghastly, I technically haven't caught one in... oh wait, Surskit? Actually, I do need this one. I didn't even notice this one earlier. I love this Pokemon. And I do not have a shiny of it. Are you down to give me a sandwich boost? Because I think I'm gonna try to get these Surskit. Are they all in here? Where are they spawning at? Wait, are they actually spawning here, or like what's going on? Where are they at? Do they only spawn during the day or something? Oh wait, no, there's one. Wait, is this literally all the only place they spawn? Like these 3 that are in here. For some reason, Pokemon that don't levitate just like stink on the water. Who should I use? Kanto, Claire. Word. I'm thinking a bug sandwich would be the best for this. Is this the only place they're spawning? Because that's kind of nuts. Wait, actually, is Surskit a bug type? Or is this pure water? I think it is bug type, right? Let me look up Surskit real quick. Yeah, it's a bug water type. So bug or bug would probably be the best, because water, there's like Meryl and stuff here. Yeah, if you're down to give me a bug boost, that'd be sick. I should probably look at Surskit shiny too. I actually barely... Is it like green or... I don't even remember what it looks like. Potentially find... Well, I guess technically there's like these bugs around here too. So I guess like whatever we pick. It's like a pick your poison type of scenario. This outbreak is definitely very concealed. It's like fairly difficult to knock these out. I love Surskit though. I mean, I never see outbreaks of this Pokemon. Of course, the one day I decide to stream, it's double bug. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Ada. Right. Real quick, I'm gonna grab some water then before we do that. Be right back, just one moment, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, what I'll do is, while I go, be right back just for like a brief second. We will actually put on some music. Where is it? Let's see. Alright. I'll be right back, 1 second. I'm gonna put this up so you see what it is. Be right back in like a moment. You want to ever listen to this music? Guy's face. I got stuff. Hell yeah. I'm back college. Hey, what's up, Leandro? Sorry, I had to go up here, grab something. Alright, let me get online. Thanks, Ada. I appreciate it, by the way. So I'll bring like a throwaway item and then salt. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, I know. All right. There we go. I'm on my way. Alright, cool. Perfect. We're on our way. Let me bring up Surskit so I know what it looks like. Oh, I feel like it is noticeable, but I can't really remember exactly. I feel like it might be like a greenish color for shiny. Oh no, it's like a dark blue. Wow, what was I thinking of? It is noticeable though. Okay. Now that I saw that. Oh, your controller went. That's all good. I appreciate it anyways, you know. Alright. Let's go. Let's get this picnic going. Oh, look at that. Alright, I'll bring lettuce and salt. I'll throw away the salt. Away today. That salt out of my face. Get that salt. It's a disgrace. It's out of my face. It's salt time with your best friend, Bonkers the Clown. Hi kids. I didn't drop out of college to become a clown. To put salt on all my sandwiches. But Bonkers, you went to jail for first-degree murder. Isn't that bonkers? Wow, what is wrong? Isn't that bonkers? Thank you for the sandwich. This will last me a few days. Bring on the shiny Surskits. Wait, I didn't realize I had to share it with everyone. What do they gotta do with this? Did you all pitch on this? You're gonna go to jail for pretty much like food regulation, like failing inspection. Like you get pulled over by like some type of like agent and they have to inspect your picnic setup and they're like, this is just like, nah bro, nah, this is like straight up unsanitary. Even though it's like for your own personal consumption, it's like because you're feeding it to Pokemon, it becomes a little more like of like the government of Paldea has to step in, you know. It's considered Pokemon abuse. One of your Pokemon died from indigestion, or Or like just like food poisoning. Why does a potato salad, why is that the bug one? That's my biggest question. Like, why potato salad for bugs? Alright, well, this is my outbreak. Like, what the... What? There's like nothing. Is this sandwich working? Like, what is going on right now? There's like more spawning over here than in the outbreak. Wow, there's actually a lot over here. Get him. I can't tell. I feel like it's just like in the shade, but it's like, is that... Oh. Why is it so laggy? I'm gonna head back over here and see. Like, what is this? Like, what the actual... Like, there's nothing here. There's no bugs. Nothing. Wait, what is that? Why is that here? Alright, finally. That's my outbreak. What the heck? Wait, how'd that get away? How can I let that get away? This is probably like one of the worst outbreaks I could probably hunt. Like, it's like one is spawning in. Wow. Look at all the plentiful Surskit. How was this even labeled an outbreak? Like, there's literally more spawning in the common area. And it's like this little spot. They were like, damn, look at this area. There's so many Surskit here. There's one. There's one. I don't even know if water matters. Like, look at all these water Pokemon that are spawning. And this is just a bug sandwich. Like, it feels like this area just like defies all logic of the game. I might just try over here. Because I mean, why not? Like, this just seems like better. Come on, Talonflame, just take people down a notch. I don't know. That outbreak was very misleading, that's for sure. Wait, they can go on land? Then why aren't there any spawning on land in the outbreak? That doesn't make any sense, yeah. Like, if they can spawn on land, why aren't they? Like, that one's just chilling up on the rock. Like, yo, what up? We can do this. we just aren't. Wait, what? Come on, be a shiny. It's so laggy over here for some reason. They're spawning like in the land. I want one. Now that we've started the hunt, it's hard to just turn away. I just feel let down that the actual outbreak is just terrible. Wait, what? There's one right here. Like chilling up by the tree. I don't get it. Maybe this is like the best way to do it, is like run around in circles around it. This might legitimately be a good way to do this. Can't even tell from a distance. I mean, I think it's like a little bit darker. It should probably be noticeable. Dang it. How did I have to fall for it? I've always loved this Pokemon. Wait, is that it in front of me? Or is that just the shade? It might just be the shade. Right, is that the shade? Sounds good, Ada. Thanks for helping me out. I almost want to give that outbreak one more chance. Like, it doesn't make sense. Oh, it's in the outbreak. Everything's just in slow motion over here. Yeah, with the shade, it's hard to tell. That looked like it was darker, but then it's like, oh, it's just a shadow. I feel like I got gypped. Thinking I could find search skits out here. Who was I? Deadpool. Go. So I'm guessing I have to kill things around so I can actually get search skits. It's crazy that bugs aren't even spawning here. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, bugs aren't spawning, search skits aren't spawning. I don't understand. Okay, there's a bug. Oh no, that's not even a bug, that's a blooper, what am I saying? I thought it was a scatter bug at first. Like, where are they? Like, how is this an outbreak? Are there any here? Yeah. Dang. Guess we're just gonna have to get lucky with this one. If I'm gonna even continue hunting this. I think I might though, for a little bit. Oh wait, look, there's actually one here. Knock it out! Maybe we'll get to 60 in like a couple hours. Come on, spawn another one in here. How are they not spawning in here? Or even like around it is the biggest question. One of the most mind-boggling aspects of this game. How would the game somehow think that's okay. Like, you see it on your map, it's like, oh, I love that Pokemon, I'm gonna hunt it. And then you come to the outbreak only to find it's unhuntable. In that form, at least. That's a rip. But at least over here seems to be relatively okay. For just being, you know, base spawns. How much time I got left? Like 20 minutes. Yeah, so I'd have to just be kind of lucky to get this one. I mean, I do have a bug sandwich going. Why is it doing that? It's not even a shiny. Oh no. It's only supposed to do that if it's like a shiny, but it must have just been like a weird angle for the terrain or something. I'm thinking running around in circles was probably my best bet, like how I was doing. I'm thinking that it would probably be noticeable enough if it spawns in. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I found it! Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I actually found it. Oh my god, look. That's definitely it. Oh my goodness, yes! That's so funny, this is not even from the outbreak. That's awesome. I'm gonna try to catch it in a great ball. That's amazing. Perfect. Alright, I got one. Dang, that's amazing. Yeah, that outbreak was not worth my time. Let me go check this one real quick that we just caught. Go back to my shiny box. Another one that's decent. Could potentially be used as a competitive masquerade. Doesn't have any marks. I might just try to get a second one. I mean, I still have like 17 minutes or something, right? On this sandwich. Yeah, like 17 minutes and 15 seconds left. I'm just gonna keep circling. Because that definitely stuck out. I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to tell with the shadows and such, but yeah, that was like so obvious. I mean, seeing it next to one at least like made it pretty obvious. Like, oh yeah, it's definitely shiny. That's cool. I love Masquerain. It was definitely my playthrough Pokemon back in Gen 3. To me, it's just a super cool Pokemon. Like, I just thought the design was great, and I saw some people making use of it throughout the Scarlet and Violet cycle, just because you could Terra. Because it does actually get access to Quiver Dance and Tailwind. Some pretty nice support moves in general. But yeah, being able to remove its terrible typing is what makes it somewhat viable. Oops. But yeah, thanks for tuning in today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all doing well. If I get a second one, that'd be great, because then I can have my living decks situated. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, I've been trying to slowly transfer a lot of my Pokemon Go shinies to add to my shiny living decks. It just takes a long time with the way the transfer energy feature works. And you can only transfer one legendary or mythical a week, pretty much. It uses all the energy. It's ridiculous. I did actually, unfortunately I was working during community day this weekend for Froakie. I was able to snag one shiny. Like I have the one I bred in Violet with the 0 attack that I use on my VGC team. But I did want to catch 2 so I could have another, like a Frogadier and a Froakie for my living decks. So that was one thing I was a little like bummed about, I guess. But no, I wasn't really that bummed. I figured someone probably could just trade me a Froakie in Pokemon Go down the line. And it's as easy as that. I'll just send it to home. I'm surprised I actually found a shiny doing this. I mean, not because, you know, it wouldn't work. Obviously, this is a pretty solid way to get this shiny. I just feel like we rolled pretty good odds. Like, we definitely got lucky. Finding it in the first sandwich, like, a little over a third through the sandwich. Giving us potential to potentially get 2. Which would definitely be insane. But definitely possible. Alright. I think this is actually despawning them effectively. Like, it's like giving it enough distance. I'm not really paying attention to anything on the land. I mean, there is probably a scenario where I am actually spawning other bug Pokemon that could be shiny, and I'm just not paying attention to them. But I don't want to, like... I'm focused on trying to get Surskit. Yeah. I mean, for the most part. I'm gonna have to wait. Oh my gosh, I almost thought that was it. I'm gonna have to check the IVs. Wait, hold on. Let me stop using Cleavor. I forgot he stinks in water. Yeah, I figured. Thanks for coming out today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all having a great week. I think we're in the middle of the week, right? Wednesday. Here we are. Another week. But yeah, I was saying a little bit earlier, I'm going to be doing, once I reach 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I will be doing shiny giveaway where I trade some of my extra shiny Pokemon that I've caught away to viewers. Wait, is that one over there? Oh my gosh, I think that's one. Is it? Or is that just a shadow? Dang it. It looked like one almost. But we are really close to 1,000 subscribers on this channel. So I really appreciate the support. And if you are new and you're enjoying the vibe, feel free to subscribe. You could always unsubscribe down the line if you're not digging what's going on. It's free. Free real estate. Let's get back on land for sure. Just taking out our... Hey Wyatt, welcome to the stream. We have about 11 minutes left on this sandwich. I'm trying to get a second Surskit shiny. I caught one like 7 minutes ago or something. I'm trying my luck to get a second one. Hopefully we can snag it. Alright, let's get back on land. Keep on cruising by. Yeah, I love bug type Pokemon. I've been trying to think, if I do go travel to Pittsburgh and compete in that regional next month, early next month, like, what would I run? Like, I almost feel like I'd want to run something unique that people weren't really expecting. I'd have to really think about what I could build around. That could be a good, like, core breaker. Whoa. Let me get back on land. Imagine I bring something like... I mean, I could technically build around Volcarona. That's actually not a bad pick. And I just caught one today that could be a good competitive Volcarona, which is kind of insane. I was pleasantly surprised to do the IV calc to find that it had one attack IV. Which is essentially the same as having no attack. And those little things you want to optimize on special attackers typically for VGC, or just competitive play in general. I have like 9 minutes left. This is just a random little spot. This isn't a special outbreak. The outbreak that's on my map is not good at all. It spawns like barely even one Surskit. So I found this little lake to be... I mean, I found a shiny in it, so I'm gonna trust that this is a spot that I can actually like find another one in. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, even though I already found one, I'm still like feeling like my eyes are playing tricks on me. I did find one. Around the 17-minute marker on the sandwich, I found one. Which was kind of crazy. I'm looking for the second one. With the remainder. Come on. I love bug type Pokemon. They're just so great. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep circling this entire time. About like 7 minutes left. Wait, is that it? No. The shadows are still playing tricks with me. The Shiny's like just like a darker blue, that's the thing. I just want to find a second one too because there's a chance that one of them could be optimized for competitive play. Even though Masquerade's kind of like trash. It does get Intimidate, which is a pretty good ability. Like that alone makes it a pretty good Pokemon. Like even Squawkabilly, kind of similar treatment. Terrible. Not like terrible, but not that great. But you can get Intimidate. Which instantly makes it like usable. Intimidate's just like that good of an ability. Gosh. Good gosh. Thanks again for tuning in today. We're just trying our luck to get a second Surskit shiny here. Let's see. I mean, I would like to find a second one, but I guess we could just get another boost, technically. I mean, imagine getting a rare mark on a Pokemon you really liked, and you weren't even trying to. Still nothing. I don't know why I thought that was a shiny. I can't even tell. Yeah. See how this thing is just chilling on the land? How come more of them don't do that? Like, I get that maybe they're programmed to be primarily in the water. It's just such a simple design. Oh yeah, we should. Absolutely. We'll definitely trade. We'll get that situated. Alright. When they're that close to each other, it should be a little more obvious, so I should just be able to get by without spending too much time creeping on them. I have a little under 3 minutes left. Will I get lucky? I'm not sure. I mean, let's keep going. I think the bug one was a good choice though for this. I don't know if I have it in me to try to get a second one right now. I'll probably just finish this sandwich for now. And that's probably where I'll end my stream today. Hopefully I can snag one more before it ends. We'll circle around until maybe like a little over a minute left. Oh, I'll show you. I'll just bring it up at the end of the stream. Real quick. Unless you have like Discord or something. I think on... I don't have it on my Nightbot right now, but I used to have my Switch code public. Like on my Twitch channel at least. I've switched over primarily like to YouTube lately, and I haven't really set up my Nightbot for YouTube at all. It's here, but it has no commands. So it's here. It just does nothing. Except sometimes like silence people when they spam emojis. Which is not what I wanted to happen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, just so people understand, like I know this guy. Like we know each other from college. It's like crazy. It's been a long time. It's not like just some random guy like asking for my number and all that. Like I give my number to all the viewers. Tier 1, you get my personal phone number. That'd be wild. Alright. Wait, do we follow each other on Instagram, maybe? I don't even remember. It's been so long. Like, I've been starting to post more to Instagram again. But let me bring up my friend... Before we do that, let's go over what we caught today. We caught 2 Larvesta shiny. This one has a mark on it. I'm going to keep as a Larvesta. We caught a Surskit shiny. And the one Volcarona I caught actually has 1 attack IV, which is ideal for competitive because it's equivalent to having 0 attack. So I think I'm going to build this as a competitive shiny Volcarona. So that was kind of a pleasant surprise. Alright, I'm going to save here. I'll bring up my friend code on the Switch if you want to add me on the Switch. You're more than welcome to. But I'm going to head off, ladies and gentlemen. I don't remember how to show my friend code. Oh, there we go. I'm like, I don't remember. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have a great day. I'm happy that I got my shiny bug Pokemon. The Sass Squad's getting strong each and every day. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, and till next time, happy hunting. I'm gonna bring up a song real quick while we exit out. I need to get this set up because my Nightbot is just nowhere to be found. Peace.